All right, guys. So we're back here one more again. It's the countdown to STAAR with Coach Ward. We're on series one, page 6, number 3. So it looks like we got a little geometry ahead of us. Let's take a look at it. So it says the dimensions of the rectangular prism are shown here. What is the lateral surface area of this rectangular prism in square centimeters? All right. So first of all, I've seen the word prism and I've seen lateral surface area somewhere before. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label these guys. That's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label this dude. So I'm going to go to my base and I'm going to shade the area of the base in because I know that I'm going to end up having to use some parts of the base. I don't know if I need to use the area of the base, perimeter of the base, but I know I need to make sure it's labeled. So I'm going to shade the base in and I'm going to label the height for giggles. So my height is located right here. All right, so that's my height. The next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do, because I know those measurements, now I'm going to say it says lateral surface area. Well, if I go to the formula chart and I'm going to look for lateral surface area. So here's surface area located right here. And it says lateral. So my focus is going to be right here. More specifically, it's a rectangular prism. So I'm going to use this guy. Now, big P or capital P is going to stand for perimeter of the base. I remember that big P, remember, is add all sides. So all the sides of the base, I'm going to add them together and I'm going to find out what the perimeter is. So because I'm going to do that, here's what we're going to do. I know what my base is. So right now, the same thing I have on the bottom is the same thing I have on top. So I'm going to add those 4 sides together. So I have 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 5.2 plus 5.2. So I have all of those numbers there. And so that's what P is going to equal. All right. So I'm going to open up my calculator. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw those numbers in there. So 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 5.2 plus 5.2 and enter. So that's 25.4. All right. So that's P. Now, luckily for us, the only other thing that was required when we went to the formula chart is H is the height. And good news for us is we've already labeled the height, which is 12. So now, in order to facilitate the rest of this formula, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take 25.4 and I'm going to multiply it by 12. Literally all I'm going to do there. Okay. 25.4 divided by 12. Sorry, it's a little funky right there. All right. So now I'm going to go straight back to Mr. Dusty Calculator and do it again. 25.4 times 12. 304.8 centimeters. And remember, it's squared because it says in square centimeters. Squared. Oh, look, there it is right there. So again, it's the value of labeling your base, labeling your height, writing the formula, the correct formula, filling it in, finding the answer, and making sure you have your units.